Oh my goodness. Well, we're back here today and we're going to be taking a look at a video out of Iowa. A dumb one. Detained for holding a camera. You saw the thumbnail. That's what happened here. This guy gets detained for holding a camera. He has his property seized. The cops are asking the dumbest of questions. What are you taking pictures for? For me. What are you taking pictures of? Random things. And it was all initiated by Detective Bradley Youngblunt. That makes $78,000 a year at the time of this incident. Ridiculous. Let's take a look at this here. The city has settled. You want to know what that amount was? For being detained and taking your phone for 5 days, the city pays $125,000 out of settlement. And this city here has no liability for it because they have insurance for it. So they keep doing and doing and doing. The attorneys argued that this was not retaliatory, which it clearly is from the video. And the reason why they did that is so that they do not have the ability to get their qualified immunity and go after the officers directly. So let's take a watch.
Hi. Taking pictures.
Starts out pretty simple, just filming on a sidewalk. Legal and lawful.
Just random things.
Okay, just trying to figure out, it's just kind of a little suspicious back here.
Is it?
A little bit.
This Market Street back here?
Now let me pause it here. If this officer was that concerned about something going on, he would have got out of his car. He knew what it was. They called it out several times, saying you just came down here to challenge us.
Is this Market Street back here? The Market District?
Market Street's over this way, another block, I think.
Okay. They're doing some redevelopment over here. Okay.
Always want to record your interactions with police. 100%.
Are you okay now?
Police vehicles, personal police vehicles, we've had, it's just suspicious, just asking.
And the reason why I know
Okay,
that
well,
is
are you-
because
are
I'm a
you
former
okay
officer
now, or
myself. I turned civil
are you
rights
still
activist,
suspicious?
and here we are.
I'm a little suspicious, you're taking pictures of police officers' personal vehicles.
What will satisfy your suspicion?
I don't know, maybe I just idea and ask why.
How will that just determine whether or not I'm suspicious?
I'm just asking, dude, and I don't understand the difficulty as you're recording me. I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
Now he does a good job at it. I'll skip to the next part over here where we get into the body camera. They have this conversation for 15 minutes
Is
and
it legal?
it's stupid how it is.
I'm just asking.
Folks that just challenge everything, and rather than
How am I challenging something by taking pictures?
who are you taking pictures for? Is it,
How is this?
I don't know. That's why I don't know why you're back here taking pictures of.
You don't know, and you've asked and I've told you.
But you haven't given any.
Yes, I have.
They have this
Are
conversation for
you
15
not listening,
minutes
sir?
and
Or are we going to have
it's stupid how it is.
Are we going to go round and round and round in a circular conversation?
Maybe the guy was scared. He just didn't get out of his car, but when his buddies get there, he's out of the car.
Listen, what is it going to take for me to dispel your suspicions?
Body camera on. It wasn't on before.
Sorry. What's going on?
Hi.
Hi. What's
You
going
tell
on?
me what's going on.
Well, no, there's
I'm
somebody
accosted
called.
over here. I mean, this guy's confronted me.
Okay.
Confronted. Confronted.
You're taking pictures of vehicles that are unmarked police vehicles. All I ask you is, why are you taking pictures? You're getting license plates, all that stuff. And you've been asking, rather than just tell me what the pictures
But
are
is
for.
it okay?
Well, no, because
It's just talking in circles. That's all it is. That's what cops do.
equipment.
Ease your suspicions.
An explanation of what you're taking pictures for and why.
I'm taking pictures because it's perfectly legal for me to do so.
See, just because it's legal doesn't mean it's not suspicious.
Okay, so it's suspicious.
But
what will it take
to
for you to...
Sir, just so you understand, your responses are what make me even more suspicious because you're immediately difficult. You get immediately difficult.
Now, what he's claiming he's doing here is a Terry stop. However, once you dig into someone's pockets, that's not a Terry stop. That is a search.
Who are you? What's your name?
And by the looks of it, that looks like a lieutenant.
Okay, Sergeant.
4802.
What's illegal about?
Here's my badge number.
What's illegal about?
What is illegal about is nothing.
Okay.
But you're acting suspicious.
This is an
And then
example
when
of a
he asks
game.
you if you've got any ID on you, and then you start lying. And
What
you're
is it,
acting
cars?
suspicious, and you're filming cars.
Angie is who flagged me down
In cars.
from ident.
Okay.
Let's be clear about
Find
in
out
cars
who it
or
is.
not.
Okay, I'm talking right now, please. You want to
Well,
talk
you're
to her?
welcome.
I'll see if I can-
Yeah, see if you can get a hold of her. How come you don't have any ID on you?
Many times cops will say, like, well,
Why
you're
do
just
you
trying to
need be
bait
a
us.
pedestrian?
If you say that and you continue on with what
What's
you're
your name?
doing,
What's your name?
you're a bad cop.
Lieutenant Leo.
And you're a
Okay,
stupid
Lieutenant
fish.
Leo.
What's your name?
I don't have to give my name.
You don't?
No.
Okay. What's your name?
Actually, do.
What's the crime?
Suspicious. You're back here taking
That's a
pictures.
crime.
As I tried
Is
to
that
explain
a
to you.
felony or a misdemeanor, sir?
I don't understand why they
Where
keep
in the
doing
code
this.
is suspicion a crime?
Who crossed you?
This
that
is
you
the
have to
silliest
act like
interaction
this when
I've
all
seen
we're
in a
doing is
long
asking
time.
simple questions because you're taking pictures of unmarked police vehicles, undercover police vehicles,
Okay,
squad
so
cars,
you're not
area
answering
back
the
here.
question. What? Cite me a code.
So what organization do you belong to that making you be difficult? What is it that what is the issue with you?
As far as I know,
What is
there's
the
no
issue?
organization.
I don't know. I don't know if it's one of those.
Little guy, just go away. Just go away. You're done.
Me?
Yeah, go away. You're
No. No, sir.
done. Well, you're not allowed out in front of this building. How's that?
I'm out in front of this building.
That's right.
This is a public sidewalk.
Then move on down the sidewalk.
It's
down
a
the road.
public sidewalk, sir.
All
Are you
right.
releasing me? Am I free to go?
Yep.
Okay then. I'm free to stay as well.
So are we.
Okay.
Actually, you're not.
So
free to
let's-
stay. That's loitering.
Why is it? No, it's not, sir.
Yes, it is.
So now,
I'm
in
not
in
doing
order
anything
to
wrong.
penalize this guy even more, he's
Loitering
going to
is
seize his
required.
camera and his
What's
cell
your-
phone.
What's your name?
I'm a lieutenant.
They have no evidence of any crime
I
here,
got
except
the
for he's
bike
out in
gang.
public
What's
taking
your name? What
pictures,
police academy did you
You're
go to?
loitering.
On a
You're
public
required to give me
sidewalk.
your information.
and that's why the city
Loitering
paid up.
Otherwise,
requires
I'm going
what
to
else?
arrest you.
You're going
Otherwise,
to
I'm
arrest
going to arrest you.
Josh, if you want, I can just make a
Loitering.
suspicious activity case. We can confiscate the camera until we have a reason
why
for
don't you
what
do
we're doing. Just,
Get his information.
we'll get your information. I'll confiscate the camera until we know you have a
You
legitimate
demanding my
purpose.
information.
What's that?
Yes.
Big bullies.
Yes,
That's
yes,
what
I'm about
almost all law
suspicious
enforcement are, just
activity.
bullies.
You're suspicious
Yes.
and you're loitering. We've
Yes.
had cars stolen out of
Yes.
this lot.
Okay.
It's suspicious.
So
I have no
do you have your
problem.
Am I detained at this point?
Yes, you are now at this
Do you
point.
have your ID?
I don't, sir.
Now this man's doing an excellent job of not answering any of their questions, except for the basis of, I'm just out here taking pictures, to dispel any belief. Well, they didn't believe it.
Mr. Robbins, I'm Detective Youngblood.
Okay.
Simply was asking you your suspicious nature. You're taking photographs down here. I'm going to confiscate your camera at this point in time. I don't know your reasoning. You'd have to give me any logical reasoning other than you'd like to challenge authority today. Other than that, I don't know what your reasoning or logic is. I hope it is not for nefarious deeds.
And just for your information, they had it for 5 days. Once this man's attorney demanded that his property was returned back to him, they gave it back. They had no legal authority to take it.
For that purpose, I'm going to confiscate the camera at this point under a suspicious activity situation. I don't know what else is on your camera. What I may do is when I'm not actively working the homicide that occurred 2 weeks ago, I'll write a search warrant in regards to your camera.
And if you're wondering where this type of behavior came from law enforcement, this came from 9/11. A handful of people did some really bad stuff. And from that, we have the entire world on a paranoid state for cameras. And guess what? Cameras weren't really even used.
I'll then download everything that's on your camera because I don't know what else you've taken pictures of. Given the fact that our police station has been bombed before, we've had 2 cars stolen from this rear lot in recent days. You're down here among several undercover
said
cars that are our safety if people were to know who they are.
I mean, they
don't know
have
what you're recording,
nearly
but
the
for
whole
those
command
purposes,
staff
I'll
out here
probably
for
download
one
that off of there with a search
person.
warrant due to this suspicious
One person.
activity. Once all that is completed and I have all that information, I'll probably at that point be able to return your camera to you at that point in time. but not
Detectives,
until
lieutenants,
then.
captains.
Given the circumstances, I'm going to advise you of trespass for down here, 25 East First Street. If you have reason to come to the police station, please make arrangements. To file a complaint, you'll need to make arrangements first so that we know you're coming, because I don't know yet whether you're down here just to challenge authority or if you actively have some reason that you're back here recording personal vehicles of police officers, squad cars, our actions, our movements. Given all these details, do you understand why you were detained? Do you understand why I'm taking your camera at this point in time and what will be coming in the future?
I am under no obligation to respond to that.
Have a nice day. I'll give you got my business card, and if you'd like,
You might have something on his phone too.
yeah, we should probably take that too. Just I
You
don't know if
paid
took any photos of
$125,000.
that.
Are you happy?
So we can get that search warrant as well.
Are you happy for what you did? Well, I want to thank you guys for watching. $125,000 down the drain for the taxpayers, and Daniel Robbins, the radio producer,
Camera and your phone.
got that in his pocket. I'll see you
I
again
would
soon.
suggest if you do want to file a complaint in regards to that before this trespass is in effect, you might want to just